Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for August 22nd to the 28th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you, Virgo. We have got the 9 card block here: 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Some powerful energies, quite a few major arcana, and a huge indication of forward movement here, moving on here, Virgo. And I also have 888 as your angel number here, and the 8s for me are associated with mastery, power, and abundance. So you know, you might be making some really critical moves here to really be able to increase your abundance, whether that's an abundance of happiness or financial abundance. You know, it feels like you're going to need to step into your personal power. You might be mastering a lesson here, and I feel like part of that is knowing when it is time to move on. So let's go to the oracles first, and the first one out is limitations inspire innovations. Right, well, with the 8 of Swords here in the first line of the reading, I think you've been feeling a little bit stuck, or even a sense of, you know, entrapment for some time. And I think that it's really led you to the point where you've been, you know, looking for that answer. You've been searching for that inspiration, and I feel with the Ace of Swords here that is coming to you this week. The time is now. We've got the now card. It feels like it is time to take action. It is time to move forward. You know, yes, we've got the Hanged Man here, but I'm not feeling a waiting period on taking the action. I think that maybe you have been waiting for some time. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Also have the King of Wands here showing up in the readings this week quite a lot. And you know, the Leo energy is about strength and courage, having the backbone to follow the call of the heart and overcome any feelings of, you know, pride or ego that may be standing in your way. So lead tarot energy is the 6 of Swords, and this is associated with a necessary rite of passage, a necessary transition. Now, sometimes it's not because we wanted it, right? But we're in a situation where we do need to move on or move away from a situation. It really is clear to me that the 6 of Swords has caused you some emotional disturbance. You know, the 6 of Swords can talk about emotional turmoil, or, you know, being on the emotional roller coaster for some time. Now, you might have been looking for the way out and putting any feelings of pride or ego behind you that might get in the way of your decision making. So your lead tarot energy is the 6 of Swords, and this is really about a necessary moving on, okay, or transition. Generally with the Six of Swords, it's not because we wanted it, but we've come to the conclusion, had the awakening that this is what we need to do in order to get into a place of peace and harmony in our lives. And you'll notice how she carries that the Ace of Swords here, and then this is has appeared right next to it in the reading at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Swords is often associated with some kind of moment of clarity, an epiphany or truth being revealed. It could be the innovation that has come through, some kind of piece of information, some kind of action that you need to take. And so I think that you might get that intuitively this week as well. So we've got forward movement, or moving away from the situation is how you claim your victory. I think you're going to get the idea or the inspiration for how to approach that, for the strategy, for the plan. Okay, Eight of Cups. I think that you are having that insight that the situation that you're moving away from now, it could be a job, could be a relationship. I'm just reading the energetic pattern here. It's given you 8 cups. You've had a certain amount of happiness here for a period of time, but it's not going to take you to, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, a wish fulfilled, or, your best life living. I think that you are getting clear that, that all of the pieces are not going to align in this situation, or that you can't progress any further. And maybe that is what's been playing on your mind for some time and has been giving you that sense of entrapment. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is often about an entrapment in the mind. It's like you can't see a way out or can't see a way to progress, but you're committed to this, you're invested in it, and you really wanted it to work out. So there's been a period of being stuck or waiting, or being in the interim at the crossroads and not really knowing how to move forward. Now, I think the clarity and the insight that you're getting, part of it is that, we need to bring this to an ending, but I feel like you're going to get some kind of insight as to a way to make that work, or some kind of creative solution here. But generally with the Death card, we need to surrender to an inevitable ending, meaning this would naturally have come to its demise anyway, because you've achieved what you need to with the situation and you're being called somewhere else now. So Death is also the card of transformation. It's really saying that in order for you to transform your life in the way that you are wanting to here, Virgo, that you really need to surrender to that ending. That is what makes that sun rise. That's what illuminates the new path and sets you on it. So I feel that we are looking at an inevitable ending. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles here in the focus energy. So let's go over the signs. I have Scorpio with the Death energy. I have Aries with the Queen of Wands, Cancer with the Chariot, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles, and Leo with the King of Wands. So you may be dealing with one of those signs. So two queens here. The Queen of Pentacles can sometimes be a mother-in-law type of energy. There could be somebody who is giving you advice or has a say in this for some of you. And they could be saying, okay, do the practical thing, do what makes sense, and you are wanting to do what the Queen of Wands wants, be in the pursuit of passion, be lit up. These are two very, very different energies. Queen of Wands is fire, passion, energy, enthusiasm. Queen of Pentacles is a practical, grounded, stable energy. So you might be receiving advice, or you might be in this battle within yourself of, should I do what makes sense, and what's going to maybe feels like it's going to give you that provision of stability and security, or do I do what lights me up, what I really feel called to do? Sometimes a bit of both is a good strategy, but I do feel that ultimately if we don't follow the calling of the heart or the soul, it will eventually come for us anyway. So the Chariot is about making a firm decision to go in the direction of your intention, and generally it involves a leaving of a place of comfort, leaving a comfort zone, leaving the known. And that is how you claim that victory, okay? You can see that the Chariot is pulled by these black and white sphinxes, which can stand for, you know, the two minds, you know, do I, don't I, which way do I go? It's very important to make a very firm decision, own it and commit to it, so that our Chariot propels forward in one direction. If we kind of stay very indecisive about it, we can go all over the place and never make it to the new destination. So firm decision making is required here. The Queen of Wands is also the energy of determination. You may need to really be determined here, you know, to follow this new potential, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles might be just saying, hey, you will actually need a plan, okay? A plan for the new journey. So just make sure that you stay focused, stay grounded, get your finances in the right place, get things in order, and that is the best way to make this a success. Okay, so the Hanged Man is here. Now, we've got to be careful of this energy because it is the card that comes before the Death card. And sometimes it can be the waiting period or the stagnancy that comes before the ending. It's like when we're holding on or feel like our hands are tied or we're not taking action. So that is one of the meanings of the Hanged Man. And I often say that we need to die the death of the Hanged Man, or, you know, surrender to the endings that are inevitable anyway. So there's that. Now, sometimes the Hanged Man is an indication that you're waiting for that clarity, that enlightenment, that sacred nourishment, which could be confidence, strength, courage, that idea, that insight to come through for you to really be able to let go here and liberate into this. So I'm also sensing that. I see in two of these cards here, like helpers arriving. So there could be some kind of nurturing. It could be in the form of the Queen of Pentacles, which, as I mentioned, can be, you know, a mother-in-law, generally more of a feminine energy around you that helps you in some way, who nourishes or guides you through this, or that you might be actually, you know, moving towards for a waiting period, like going to stay with your mother or sister or auntie or somebody like that, that can you know, be a stepping stone place for you to the new. So we've got to make sure that we're not staying in that energy, though we were holding ourselves back from the ending. I've got the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This here is saying that, yeah, there might be a bit of work involved to finding the new path, but if you put that in, you know, you're going to end up the King of Wands, somebody who is really on their game here. I'm also feeling that for some of you, there could be a new job or a new business or some kind of new venture that you are moving towards. This very much is that energy where, you know, we are carving out our own path here in some way, or stepping up to the next level, the next layer. The King of Wands is also this energy of vision and discernment, right? You know, it feels like you got this vision, you got this idea, and, you know, you are moving slowly but surely towards it, but it's taken an ending, it's taken determination, it's taken stepping into the unknown, and it's staying, you know, staying practical and grounded along the way. So that's what I see here in terms of the journey. Let's get another one for the ending. Five of Wands, yeah. I think that you're going to need to be very mindful of energy here, Virgo. You know, the Five of Wands for me is a card of sometimes of leaky energy, or being burnt out energetically, or having kind of petty, you know, politics, gossip, or interference around us. Again, it could be coming from that Queen of Pentacles. So it's really good in this time of change to really limit where your energy is being depleted. That helps you actually get the mental clarity. It also helps us tune into our intuition by pulling away from external noise or, you know, interference. Six of Wands, yeah, and that's how we go to the Six of Wands. This is the victory. So it feels like you are heading in a really victorious direction and out of this period of struggle here. I also feel that some of you have been recognized in some way. So if this is about work, career, and you pursuing something new, I think that you will stand out from the crowd and you will be successful. It could be for, you know, coming into a new home here, or going up the ladder in your career. I think I'm feeling that more than a relationship reading here. I feel like you're really trying to achieve something, be more successful, get to the next stage, but it is going to require you moving on from where you are, because you've had that awakening or enlightenment that, you know, it's just not it. I can't complete it here. And you might really like who you work with or the environment. It might feel very comfortable, safe and nurturing, but it's not on purpose for you, and the potential does lie somewhere else. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that resonates for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, and drop me a comment if you're called to share, because I love connecting with you over there. Hit subscribe, please. That is the way you can support the channel and keep so many free readings coming. And I am wishing you so much love and magic for the way ahead. Do take care. Bye for now.